Cheeto and the One-Eyed Booger. The Adventures of Cheeto and the One-Eyed Booger. That's got to be the best title ever. How you doing? My name is Michael Fair from FilmFestivalCircuit.com, director of the Houston Comedy Film Festival. We're here with director Drew Wheeler. We're going to talk about his funny new film that is going to be screening in August in Houston. How's it going?
It's going well. It's going well. I always enjoy hearing other people say the title of the film, so it's great. Yeah,
it's a mouthful, and the two of you, two directors, are nominated for Best Director Award. So congrats.
Thank you. Very excited.
You guys are the dynamic duo. You and Daniel Wyland.
Yes.
So yeah, appreciate you guys. This film, very highly rated by the judges. Just kind of cruised into the festival. We can't wait to screen it. And I don't want to ruin your synopsis, so please tell us, what are we going to see in August?
In August, you're going to see a tale of like two polar opposite people who kind of become friends and go on crazy adventures. One is a horrible person, and he always gets everything he deserves. The other one is a extremely wonderful person who never gets anything he deserves and has the worst luck in the world. So they join
All right.
up.
Well, oh, sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
No, I just said they join up and they lead us on a merry adventure.
Adventures ensue. All right. Well, where's the inspiration come this? From true events or from something else?
Well, kind of. So at some point, like some kind of, I don't know, social media group or something, I saw someone say, "Hey, does anybody remember my friend Cheeto from second grade? Do they go to this elementary school or something like that?" And I'm like, I didn't know anybody in second grade named Cheeto. That's pretty awesome. And they're like, yeah, he was friends with this other kid that we called Booger, whose brother shot his eye out with a bow and arrow. And I was like, man, I did not do that in second grade. I didn't, have people that were getting their eyes shot out with bows and arrows by their brothers. So where would those characters be now? What would they be doing now? And so I just went from there, and that's where it came from.
That is awesome, man. That's, some things you just can't make up, so it's looks like it triggered a whole series of thoughts and imagination. Yeah, some people went to some pretty strange had some pretty strange kids in their high schools. I know that we had a kid who was actually trying to load his shotgun on top of his foot when he was out skeet shooting with his dad, and he shot himself literally in the foot.
Wow. Yeah.
So there's inspiration for your next film. Give me credit, right?
I was going to say, thank you, Michael. Yes.
So, man, how did this whole thing come together? Casting wise, crew wise, did you just pull out the phone and call who you knew, or did you do something formal?
No, I pretty much called everybody in it as pretty much someone I know. Although what was amazing is we got some of the roles both behind and in front of the camera from people we knew, but there were other people, and we had our producer look. We filmed it in Shreveport and like reached out to people there, and they rounded up talent. They said, "Oh, I know exactly who would be good for that," and it was really cool the way everybody came together to work on that. And it's crazy because I grew up like filming with an old VHS camera when I was a kid or whatever, and I was like, I really want this movie to feel like those movies I did when I was a kid. And so one of the actor who plays Cheeto, he was actually in some of those movies that I did when I was a kid. So it was awesome to get him on board. I knew he would know where I was coming from, so it was good.
Well, I was going to ask you next how you got into filming stuff, how you made that transition from being somebody with good ideas to just somebody who's actually started creating content. It sounds like it started very, very young.
It did. And it wasn't always like film stuff. We, had bands, we played music, we did theater, puppet show, whatever little kids do. But when we got that, I remember we didn't know anything about, technical filmmaking. We just had an idea and we'd film it. And so of course everything is subject front and center, no, rule of thirds stuff or whatever, just front and center, everything. But at one point I remember we had a shot in a superhero movie where the bad guy, we watched a lot of like 70s bad rerun detective TV or whatever. Let's have a guy with gloves, leather gloves on, because they all had that and that, and show a close up of him putting a clip in a gun. And it was somehow framed by this porch light. And when we watched it back, we were like, that looks like a real movie shot the way that is. And it kind of, I don't know, just changed ever since then. I was like, oh, there's more to it than just, there's fun stuff to get into to explore. So I just, basically ever since then, I've had an interest in doing it.
Wow. Well, hey, sometimes there's just certain things that just trigger, that desire to go forward and to make stuff. Obviously, in the film festival circuit, we got a lot of people who attend the events who just are curious, who've never even taken a step in the industry. Sometimes they're afraid, maybe some self-doubt. They don't know where to start. When did you, make that transition where you're like, okay, I'm going to make something and actually send it to a film festival? When did it get serious for you?
It took a long time. I mean, like I said, I was doing other creative things. I did theater and stuff. And so I was doing that, but always I was, having different filmmaking ideas. And the more I thought about it and just made like goofing around videos and stuff, the more it kind of started to click that, oh, maybe I could do it. And I really like the working with a group, an ensemble, because it seems to me it's like kind of like a big giant Venn diagram with 30 different circles making it. And if there's a large common area, that's great. But then picking bits from all the parts that are the individual things and then blending that in, it's kind of, I don't know, magic, whatever. it's just really cool to work like that. So I enjoy it.
Good stuff. So are you going to be, first of all, where did you film this and where are you from?
I'm originally from Houston. I'm in Los Angeles now. And we filmed it in Shreveport, Louisiana, and got access to a bunch of great locations and stuff like that. And like I said, great talent there and stuff. And so it was really awesome. And they had Whataburger there, which we don't have in Los Angeles. So that was a big plus for me.
Yeah, there you go.
And then we worked on it there, and we actually filmed just a bunch of stuff, and like for a week straight, 16-hour days, just going crazy. So it was good fun. So
is it going to be kind of a family reunion for you of sorts in Houston?
It will be. Yes, I have family, friends coming. And like I said, since it was a lot of people I'd worked with before, some of them are still in Houston or have left and gone back to Houston. So yeah, should be a lot of people there. It'll be great to see everybody or whatever.
Good stuff. I love it when the film festivals turn into a family reunion. I love that. I always walk up to people like, this is my roommate from college. I haven't seen him in 28 years. That kind of.
Yeah.
So, what else are you working on? What's going on in the future for you?
Oh boy, what am I not working on? I literally like a bunch of things that I'm writing. We filmed a part 2 that we're working on the editing and stuff right now with that, and so that's probably the top priority, is get that out there. And then we have some other things that we're writing, like kind of web series based ideas, a couple different ones for that, and then some other short films, just a lot. And then actually we're also working on a script to turn The Adventures of Cheeto and One-Eyed Booger kind of into a feature length. We have feature length story ideas for that also, so that would be cool.
All right, man. Creative stuff. You just keep shooting chunks of it, and the next thing you know, you're gonna have a movie. So,
Exactly, exactly.
well, good stuff, man. Well, hey, we're excited to screen it in front of a live audience in Houston. We expect nothing but laughs, and it's just good to be able to still do events live. For a couple of years, we had to switch to drive-in theaters for a while, but just a certain benefit to attending a film festival and doing a little networking and seeing and hearing the reaction to your film is really what we're all about. So,
Sure, sure. Yeah,
all right,
very
my
well
friend.
excited. Thank you so much, Michael.
Yeah, is there anything else you want to add before we get out of here?
No, just want to again thank the crew, everybody that I worked with, all of the actors and producers. Everybody was really fantastic. So it's a lot of fun. Still, working with it. I love it.
All right, my friend. Well, we'll see you out there, and hopefully I'll get a chance to meet some of the crew as well.
Very good. Yes. So yes, there will be people there. So good.
All right, take it
All right.
easy.
Okay.